Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Roundtable Studio proudly brings to you its Tag Team Podcast of the RGV. Coming to you live from Weslaco, Texas. Are you ready? It's time for the Chew Podcast. Let's get on. Nobody panic. Oh my gosh, and we are back. 101 episode. And yes, Louis, I see you. I know he's back. Louis is back. Yeah, I unblocked him today. Thanks to you, brother.
Wow.
Thanks to you.
Well, you wrestled the controls away from me, dude.
Well, yeah, I had to, man, because, I had to, you know.
I was ready to block everybody, dude. Don't worry.
Yeah, he was already telling me, dude. He wanted my phone. He wanted me to unblock. I was like, here, unblock yourself already. Yeah, like you said, you fucked up. Yeah, we did. I'll post that right there. Yeah. This is just for you, Chew. You're going to put there, yeah, you fucked up.
I admit nothing.
And then we already got people jumping on. Let's go. And I got Seth Logan. What's going on? Oh, shoot. Wrong one. You do deserve that one, though. Can't see everyone. Yes, I will be on that podcast on August 6th. That's going to be a good one. I can't wait. That's right. Let's get it. Check them off the shelf. I believe that's the name of the podcast. Check them out on all social medias, man. Look them up on every social media. Guys, we have a special guest with us today.
Who do we have?
There she is. Oh, my God. That's Brandy. Evil by default. Well, come on, man. There you go. There's the applause.
Come on, audience.
Our audience is deluded right now. They're kind of delusional a little bit because we have some extra guests coming on later on tonight.
We accidentally gave them the wrong gummies.
Yeah. Speaking of gummies, how about those close your ears on me? The Boner Bears from last week. They're actually selling off the charts right now. Really good. What is wrong with you?
That's the reaction.
That's the reaction of it right there.
Yeah. Reaction Bears right there. It's doing its job.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get off that subject real quick because that took an ugly turn. But anyways, first of all, we want to wish a happy birthday to a great actor in the horror world, Mr. Bruce Campbell. Oh my gosh.
How many years younger is Bruce Campbell?
I don't know, man, but I know he still has two limbs, so I'm not even going to get that with some proposal.
That's more than what I'm working with. It's more than what I'm working with.
Oh my gosh. Yes, man. Yes. So, happy birthday to Bruce, and also happy birthday to my niece, Sophia.
Hey,
Sophia. Happy birthday, Mama. Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing in school.
How old is Sophia?
You know what? I'm going to say, let's just say she's still young. You
don't know, do you?
No, I believe she's 12. 12? Yeah, my son's 11. I think she's 12 or 13. No, I think she's 12.
Okay.
12. I think she's 12. God, okay. I hope I'm like, I'm going to get it when I get home.
You're in so much trouble, dude.
So much trouble.
I'm glad I was part of that.
My birthday gift. There goes my Christmas gift.
Make sure to give her a big gift.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah. But anyways, let's get back to the main attraction here. Brittany, what is going on? Talk to us. What's going on?
Who are you? What are you up to?
And what are you doing here?
What are you trying to pull?
What's up? Talk to us, Mama.
I am with Evil by Default podcast, also known as Jamie Strode, my stage name, the lovely Eva host, Jamie Strode.
There you go.
And I'm super excited to get on the show. This is very exciting. Thank you guys for inviting me over. I really wish Alistair was here. Fortunately, he cannot be here today. And that's okay, right? I'm here with him. He's here in spirit.
There you go.
He's got a J-O-B, does he?
Does he?
let's just assume he does.
Let's just say for the sake of argument.
Yeah,
A man
let's
of many
think about it.
skills.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Many talents.
Many talents and skills. He's probably watching. Damn it, man! This is what happens when I don't show up.
Yeah, seriously.
Let me get you closer to the mic because I'm already having people talking to me here. There you go. Let you a little bit, and I'll raise the mic just a little bit more. And so tell us a little bit about the podcast. What's going on? What's going on? Evil by Default. Talk to us.
Whoa, is this interrogation?
It is. We
This
want to
is
know.
happening now.
Inquiring minds want to know.
What are you trying to pull here, young lady?
Well, so for a while, me and Alistair, we had been talking about the idea of doing a podcast and, what we want to talk about and what we want to share. And it was always like just an idea of something we just always talked about. So finally one day we're like, can we cuss on this show?
Yes.
Go for
We're
it.
like, fuck this.
I love the pause. Can I cuss on the show? Fuck yeah.
Okay, because I got a potty mouth, guys. So we're like, fuck this. We got to make this happen. Let's fucking do this.
Right.
So we just started. We probably only have like maybe about 13 episodes out there.
Mm-hmm.
But we like to just, do this for shits and giggles,
Mm-hmm.
review horror movies, that's shows, horror games.
Mm-hmm.
We also like to review beers too as well.
Oh,
So-
That's awesome.
God
Yes,
bless.
exactly.
God
Just
bless, yeah.
right here, we got some beers going on here,
Yes.
guys, and we got
What
Dead
are-
Guy
what are-
Ale Rogue.
The rogue that's it's been it was one of our friends, but you know what? They don't deserve it. They don't deserve
Not
it.
anymore though.
Not anymore.
What a
No.
deadbeat.
Man, well,
Deadbeat guy, man.
It's a thing here in the podcast. It's a drink or not survive. One or the other, but anyways.
Mhm.
But now, and I noticed you also have like a movie thing going on in, I believe is it in Hidalgo? The movie thing you all go to, the way you have.
Oh, we
yeah.
had recently just did an event. This was co-hosted with the RGV Horror Club. So we did the Camp Hack and Slash.
Yes.
Yeah, so we did a whole bunch of like
yes.
camp activities, and at night we streamed some horror movies. The first night I believe we did it was Friday the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
Of course.
Yeah,
Especially being if you had people camping out there. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
Any people come out in costume and try to scare the public?
Oh
with it?
yeah, we had some people up in costume. They were cosplaying, walking around,
Oh
scaring
my
people.
gosh,
we
that's
had
awesome.
we had them dress up as Jason Voorhees, going around,
Nice.
money shots, taking pictures.
There you
It
go.
was a lot of fun. Also too, we had some volunteers. That was like my brother and really close friends, Marcel. We had Nacho, Phoebe, Allen, April.
Mhm.
So they were all the camp counselors /
Right.
actors
Right.
/ slashers.
Many
Many people in disguise, right? So
There you go.
put on a show, and I mean, it was a great time. Everybody had a lot of fun. Everybody was taking a lot of pictures, and I mean, it was awesome.
That sounds
Yeah.
like a badass night.
I mean, as far as like the pictures I saw online that you had on your Facebook page, I saw that. I looked like it was a lot of fun, man. Especially,
was.
and how late did the movie start? I mean, you just wait till it really get dark. It's like a projector
Yes.
or something.
Yeah, it was on a projector. So we wanted to start the movies exactly at 8, but we still had sunlight. So around 8:30, so that's when we would start the movies.
That's awesome, man. That's
yeah, it was
awesome.
really cool. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and also on top of that, on the side, you actually do a video game blog also, which is something that's one of the, if you watch the commercial I put out there, she took a little jump scare on one part of the game, which was so classic. I loved it.
Well,
But
start from the beginning, dude.
yeah.
Start from the beginning of what you saw her.
well, she's playing the game. I'm not sure what game it was.
Tormented Souls.
Tormented Soul. Is it a PC or?
I'm playing it on PlayStation 4, and it's it's an indie horror game, so it did not get a big announcement. Hence why I wanted to stream this, so
Right.
people can be aware of this game.
Right.
Some of those independent games are just awesome.
Yeah, and it's
'Cause-
going back to like classic survival horror games.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. It's like the story writing is just like incredible because they're not trying to mass market sell.
Right.
This is just for like hardcore game aficionados who really can appreciate it.
Exactly.
It's great.
Exactly.
And it's a great story and everything.
Yeah.
And the jump scare that you were referring to?
Well, she's playing the game, and it's awesome because she's also talking through the game. You're commentating through what's going on,
Yeah.
you know, and then what the gameplay is and what the history on it when you're going through the whole thing. And she's walking through a hallway, and this hallway, it's the game is dark.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of an old Silent Hill game in a kind of a weird way. But wow, look at me talking games. Old GameStop manager. But walk. Oh shoot! Now I have to pay for that one. But walking
You got
through the hallway.
stuck.
No, got stuck there. But she's walking down the hallway, and she takes a right. I believe it's a right or a right. And then there's something that comes out of the corner unexpectedly, and she see her face. I wish I could pause that. She jumps up. And she starts fiddling with the controllers, looking for, I guess, a shotgun.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, a shotgun. I'm like, I don't want a pistol. I don't want a crowbar. I want my shotgun.
You grab the shotgun. You're real, no aim, dude.
No.
By the way, awesome aim. By the way, right
Thank
straight
you.
to the head. It was crazy, man. And you just blew its head off, and that's where I end the video. But I wanted to continue watching, but I just have to replay that video over and over again because it was just too hilarious to not look at it over and over again. So if you see that certain part of the gaming or your views, about 1,000 views, that's me watching that thing over and over.
Wow, that is awesome. And honestly, when I get those jump scares, I don't edit these videos. It's the raw version of myself.
Right.
So yeah, even when this happens for me, I get scared. There's an adrenaline going through my veins, but I'm also getting embarrassed. So I'm laughing at myself at the same time.
Yes,
Oh man.
Then on top of that, I mean, as far as that game, I know you have other games here. Is this the first game you're actually streaming?
The first game
The
that
first
I've
one.
ever streamed. Yeah, so I just want to finish this one already and just move on to the next because I have like a pile of games for you guys to just see my reactions at.
Oh my gosh, that's something. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I don't blame you because like I've seen some of the game walkthroughs for, you know, like I said, some of these independent games, and like the majority that I've seen are been like you're an investigator going into an abandoned house or a haunted house, and all you have is a flashlight to see by.
Yes.
And you know they fill it with every single creepy, scary, terrifying, kind of jumpy, scared kind of thing that, you know, like I saw this one where, you know, you're in a room and you're looking for a key, and the player turns around and all of a sudden there's a giant baby head like standing there at the door.
Yeah,
Kids!
exactly.
No, I'm just joking.
Don't have
Children! Oh God! Oh God! No! No, man.
No, but I mean, like it's games like that are just filled with those moments, and they're just awesome. And it makes me just crazy thinking about how like you compare it to like the new Silent Hill, you know, with a giant vampire mommy. Like it's not even like in the same vein. Yes, exactly.
I will drink your milk. No. I hear you, man. But yeah, I mean, as far as other games wise, I mean, I know you say you have a stockpile of games that you want to show off. Is this something you can find on YouTube, or this is under the same thing under Evil by default also?
Yeah, so I've been sharing them. They strictly get uploaded first from YouTube live, so you can tune in live, or later on it'll still be there for you guys to view. And I also upload them to the Facebook page, Evil by Default Podcast. Right. Yeah.
And one of our brothers has just jumped on the Devil's Hour. He says Chew looks like a monster who would live in an abandoned house.
Damn.
Shots fired! Bang bang!
Yeah, well, you look like a jerk who would live in a jerk store. How does that feel?
Oh my gosh. Anyways, what's up, Rick Phoenix? Is going on, man? By the way, Rick Phoenix, thank you for coming in last week on the podcast, man. Don't forget, July 16th, I believe, you get a chance to spot in Harlingen. Head out there, support what's going on for the event. Go on to Rick Phoenix Monsoon, get all the details for that cat. I will try my best to make an appearance there just to go check it out, because that's something. He has a good lineup of bands that are going to be showing
Yes,
up.
the lineup is amazing. And did he ever shoot you for the money?
No, the actual cash out for the GoFundMe. The GoFundMe.
Yeah.
GoFundMe. Yes, no, he hasn't sent it to me yet.
Okay.
So I mean,
get on that, Rick.
Yeah, but shout out, like I said, shout out to Rick Creed's mom, G, man. Dude, man, awesome, dude. This is freaking awesome, man. I'm glad the event's gonna go. I hope the event goes very well.
I hope so too.
And has a good turnout.
Yeah.
So, but I know he's been going left and around different radio stations, man. So that's
awesome.
Good. That's good for him.
Yeah. That's
So,
great.
but now back to your gaming now.
Now, I just wanted to say real quick, one of our brothers, our newest little brother, in a podcast, Ed Vomit.
Yes.
He
Ed Vomit,
he has an aficionado. He's kind of a video game aficionado himself. Yeah. But he's taking it to the next level. He's connecting his what is it his PlayStation or his Xbox?
It's man, that kid got everything from I think he has the Atari. I think he has the Coleco. He got a collection.
Yeah,
right?
I think I even saw a gameplay of him playing on an old school
Yes.
TV box. Like,
Yes.
Like
yes,
he
it was
just
really awesome.
Yeah, it looks so fucking cool. Like he just connected whatever video game console he's playing at the time to his Xbox. He even had his Game Genie
Hooked
connected
up,
So awesome.
to an old school TV. Oh, the nostalgia.
That bring back a lot of memories on that, man.
Yeah.
Growing up, dude. Growing up.
Yes.
We got to collab, dude.
Hell yeah.
Well, if you when you walked into the studio on the right hand side, when we have our second guest come on, and you probably sit on the green room while they're getting interviewed, or we might be able to fit everybody in here. You'll see to your left hand side, he did a Catwoman on the wall. Painted by him. So, guys, if you ever get a chance to swing by the studio, we have artwork. I believe some of the artwork is for sale. So, you might want to hit Ed up, or something you might want him to paint for you,
or if it just mysteriously disappears.
Yeah, or if it disappears out the door. I don't know nothing about it.
I don't know nothing.
The camera went black.
Yeah.
He's a talented artist. I actually watched the full video of him painting that by hand. It
Yes.
was very impressive.
Yes,
Yeah.
very good artist, man. Everything on plywood. That's what kind of freaks me out. Like, wow, not many people that I know paints on plywood. So
Yeah, he just goes for it, dude. He's
Yeah.
not gonna be messing around.
exactly.
No.
Another shout out from the Devil's Hour.
Again?
He says that Chew looks like a pirate on spring break. Bang bang! Shouts pirate again. Oh my gosh, what is going on what is it with you, the Devil's Hour, man?
It's because I'm the pretty one of the group.
Oh, that explains
that's it.
everything. That explains
I don't know how
everything.
many filters he uses for when he posts his stories.
Let me put Chew's music on there for you. There you go. There you go, Chew. That one's just for you. There you go. That made him feel a little bit better.
There we
You
go.
never mess with the Wookiee, man. Leave the Wookiee alone.
Don't mess
You don't upset the Wookiee.
Don't come for me, dude.
They were getting hot and heavy for a moment.
Yeah, we're gonna need you to step up. All right, this is about to
He's
get
the beast.
about to get
And that's
real.
gonna be on the clip for tonight's show.
Yeah.
So, especially with the Boner Birds. Anyways, back to the show. Here we go again with the face. Game wise, as far as you've been playing games for years, I know there has to be one favorite. We already talked about Resident Evil, so you can't put Resident Evil on the table.
Okay.
All right. Any horror game that you would say, even when you were young, you would just constantly play it again just to play it. I mean, is there one in particular game that you would actually play that you say, you know what, I can't stop playing this game, or hell, you know what, I'm tired of this game, I'm going to this old game that I used to love playing back in the day? Or would you even consider playing that game on your podcast or on your blog?
It would have to be okay. Well, one of the games I do play a lot, but I just don't know if people would find it that interesting is Left 4 Dead.
Oh,
That one I can play religiously. I don't know what it is, right? And sometimes I just get online and I find a good
fucking
team.
hate that game.
Sometimes I find an awesome random team, right? They're just joining me. Hey, man, we're awesome together. Let's make a baby.
Oh
Just
my
kidding, no.
God.
And then there's some that join me and they're my teammates and they're just trying to kill me. I'm like, man, what the hell is this? Let's go back to making babies, man.
Oh,
Like, why are you
no.
turning on me?
Yeah, that just sucks because like some of them, you know, they're just trying to use you as bait, and other times they're trying to just use you to level up. And it's
I
like,
know.
yeah.
I guess commitment's really hard.
I'll give you 3 reasons why I hate this game.
Go for it.
I'll give you 3 reasons. One, is Devil's Hour. 2 is my brother Quiz Black, and 3, this guy right over here. Every time we would play this game, he said, "Hey man, there's a part of the game where they're in some sort of concert and they're trying to get away with a helicopter.
Yeah.
So they got to fight on stage. I'm in the back sniping zombies out, trying to get them in the copter. And then you hear my buddy. He goes, "Hey man, go out there and distract them so we can go in one at a time." So you know what? I'll be the ranger. I'll go out there, distract the swarm. Just hold the chopper for me. So I go out there, get the swarm. I take off. So the swarm's coming, like knocking them all out. They're chasing me, and I'm running towards the copter. And you see the tower go. No, like, you sons of bitches!
Literally.
They literally had to use the Dawn of the Dead. Choke on him! Choke on him! That's what literally. Devil's Hour. You remember that? You remember that? Oh my God! They left me for dead.
Yeah.
So now when the new Left 4 Dead came out, not the Left 4 Dead. Which is the one that came out? That new zombie game that came out.
Back 4 Blood.
Yes.
Back 4 Blood.
I said, "Hey man, let's play that." Screw you guys. I'm not gonna play with you guys. I'm the one that always gets killed in the end. Oh my gosh.
I keep falling off a lid, so I'm out.
That's true.
Toxic relationships right
my
there.
gosh, yes.
Hey,
I mean,
guy relationship.
Yeah. What would be one of your favorite? Good. I mean, it could be any kind of game, war game, anything you like to play.
Cubert. I love Cubert. Play religiously to this day. Cubert.
That was an awesome game back in the day. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever played that.
Oh my God! Do you see now you're making us feel real old, dude? Stop talking about stuff like that.
What? I'm just talking about.
It's on the what's the name of that collection? Is the Namco? Is it Namco? Which is the one with all the old games on it with Pac-Man, Galaga, and all those.
Yeah, the one that looks like the classic Nintendo.
I think it's on Namco. I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody who's watching, comment on there. But
Cubert. Everybody, all the kids are playing Cubert, aren't they?
Back in the day. Anyways, I'm not even telling you. My favorite game to go to till today is Halo. I love Halo. I'm a hardcore Halo fan. I love playing the game, and
that's one of the ways that we actually met.
Yes,
first time
through Halo.
Really?
Yes, the first time we actually met.
Back in the day when it was cool and you could talk to people, video while you were playing.
Yeah.
That
was on the old 360, I believe, right?
360. Yep.
We'll be on 360. We do video chats and actually play on that. So yeah, that was a lot of fun back in the day, especially when someone was a bit, "Wait, turn off the camera, don't got a shirt on." But yeah, those and one of our buddies said, "I don't care. I'm at home. I'm all out there, man."
A little bit.
He really should have cared.
Like,
you really should have cared.
Well, like, he opened up to me really quickly.
A little bit too wide, too.
Are we playing Halo or playing Larry Loser right now? Oh my God. But anyway, man, I'm throwing names out there of games. She's like, what the hell is that game? But yeah, man, those I think one of my favorite, top game would be Halo. Even when Halo came out recently again, I mean, I'm constantly playing it. I play with my son, and my son's actually getting really good. Yeah. So, and especially with the new Lone Wolf action pack that came out, it makes it even more fun to play. So, I mean, that's like one of my favorite key games to go to. If I had to play, actually doing the Essentials right now, which is Halo Reach, I believe it's first, and it goes on and goes forth, and it's coming up to the new Halo. And I see that our new guests have just come up. I can see you in the camera. If you want to go and have a seat on the couch, we'll get you going in a minute. We won't bring you in, and we're almost going to 30 minutes. We'll bring you right in. I'm not about to spoil the surprise we got. I mean, even though you saw the commercial already. You know who's here. RGV Paranormal Lockdown is in the house. They're in the green room. You felt those feelings? You feel that? You feel that? It's so cold. You can say with me, Mufasa. Say it again. Mufasa. But yeah, I see you on the camera, man. Don't be fooling around back there because it will go live. So,
Baby Jesus can see you now.
Baby Jesus can see you, and he's watching us right
Shame
now.
on you.
So, but anyways, man, anything in the future for? I mean, I know you're still
coming
doing
up on
the
future
podcast.
shows.
Yes, future shows.
It's not official yet, but I was thinking about doing a gaming tournament soon.
Oh,
I just gotta find a venue. So there's
Awesome, man. Awesome.
There's an upcoming game that's going to be released. I believe it's later on this month or the beginning of next month. And it's a Capcom collection. And it has all the You guys know the Darkstalkers.
Yes. I
Okay,
do.
so it's horror related, right? It's fighting
Right,
games. So I was
right.
thinking about doing a Darkstalkers
Oh
gaming
my
tournament event.
gosh,
I
yeah.
think that would be really cool.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I like the fighting games. The one I was really big into was oh my gosh, what's the name of the darn game? The one with the wolf, cider, the skeleton, spinal tap. Oh my gosh, I can't.
Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct. Thank you. I love that game. Me and
Yeah.
my wife and I bonded on that game.
Oh, breaker combo.
I thought Doom was the most romantic game you
Oh,
ever played.
Duke Nukem was awesome.
Duke
I
Nukem.
like how your eyes were cross-eyed. Yes.
Duke Nukem. Oh yeah.
Oh,
But take that. But anyways, yeah, I love Killer Instinct, and another one was fun to play with. Also was the Mortal Kombat, of course.
Of
Mortal
course.
Kombat.
Cannot go wrong
Yeah,
with
Yes.
those.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
It was a fun game to play
Yes.
back in the day. But yeah, man, that'd been pretty cool to have that going on. I mean, as far as I know, do you have a more list? Are you still looking for an event?
I'm still looking for a venue to be willing to host the event too.
Wow,
So,
indoor, preferably something indoor.
Indoor, yeah.
Indoor event. Ooh, well, guys, if you're watching the podcast, you have any idea to have might have an indoor event per se for Ms. Brick here and Eagle by default. Hit her up on our social medias. Try to get her on here, man. I mean, get her on there and get it going.
Tell us your socials again.
Yeah, social media. Go ahead and tell us about that.
So you can follow us on Instagram. We have Facebook. If you want to listen to our podcast, we have Spotify. Watch our gameplays on YouTube as well.
Oh, awesome.
And all under Evil by Default.
Evil by default.
Evil by Default podcast.
Now, as far as the podcast, whose idea was it to? I mean, I know you were saying that he's like, fuck it, let's go ahead and do this. I mean, when you give us a run through your first episode, how kind of nerve wracking was that? How many times? Because I know doing your first episode, it's always kind of nerve wracking because you want to get it perfect. It's never gonna come out perfect.
Yeah.
But you got to do what you got to do. And tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, that was so finding like a source to do it too was really hard. Our first one that we wanted to do it on was The Collector. And that was our first episode. And I remember when we were doing it together, like we were just super nervous. It was during COVID time, so
Right.
we're doing it over the phone or the laptop.
Right.
And yeah, so when I go back and I hear it, you can tell that we're not being ourselves. Like if you were to imagine us, we're like, yeah, we're like all stiff, like stick up our ass. It's just not coming out so fluid. It wasn't even funny. I don't even think it was funny
Right,
at all.
okay.
We didn't even know how to be ourselves.
Yeah.
And I remember I'd asked some friends and family, like, listen to it. They're like, try to be more yourself. And I was like, do you want me to get banned? You want me to get kicked off?
It's hard to open up yourself like that,
Yeah,
like just to be yourself, because it can blow up in your face pretty hard, But
Exactly. Sometimes we have a dark sense of humor.
yeah, well, you know what? That's eventually going to come out.
But
I like
Hey,
the ego.
I was real right from the jump, man. I was
you-
real
you-
right from the jump.
your gin for when your mom used to spank you back in school, right?
Hey, man.
I'm sorry, man.
I don't bring up your mom grounding you last night, dude, because you stayed up.
Anyways, we're about to go to commercial,
That's what I thought. You and Devil's Hour, dude.
No, it's funny because when Britt walked in, she was like, "I'm a little nervous. It's gonna be live. It's the first time I do," and she's doing excellent. I'm so proud of her, man. That's awesome. You're doing a great job. And I already got one camera that already flipped over there. I can see it already flipped over there. So we'll take care of that during the commercial. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. I can't reach it. Anyways, guys, we will take a small little commercial break. Britt's not going anywhere.
Nope.
And we got our next guest coming up after the commercial break. Give us about 2 minutes. We'll probably put you in a little pause. You'll see a blank screen, and then we'll come back. So just stick around, and we will have some more True Podcast show now, because I know we're a show now. We're slowly becoming a show. And before I go out, Ed Vomit saying, whoa. Yeah, whoa. What is up, Ed Vomit? Yeah, he's watching the podcast. And of course, Royal Sadaya is here. He's saying, I see Beefy Boy Road Joe is making fun of poor Chew. Yeah.
Why is everyone hating on you,
I
man?
don't know, man. They just love me, bro. I
I
don't
don't
know.
understand.
It's just a lot of sexual tension.
Just a lot. Just a
It's
whole
just a
lot
lot of
sexual.
sexual tension.
Oh my god.
That was so awesome.
It's all the boner he got in the system.
I'm starting to sweat, man.
It's so like just oozing off the walls.
Things are getting
Say that
hot.
again. Say that again.
Yeah, it's oozing off.
That's what I thought. Anyways,
Oozing off the walls,
yeah,
dude.
sure, whatever you want to say, man.
Yeah.
You said it. Anyways, guys, hang in there. We're gonna take a quick commercial, and we will be back with RGV Lockdown.
Sexual tension.
And a lot of it. Laters, guys.
Be right back.
Time to pay some bills, guys. Here we go. The Craft, Wesco, Texas, proudly sponsor the Chew New podcast. Man, you're looking for a good Friday night, Saturday night, or any time of the night. You want to head out to Wesco, look for the Craft down at the eatery, man. I guarantee you will have a great time. Ask for Miguel and let him know Chew New sent you. Camp It Up, located in McAllen and Wesco, Texas. Guys, looking for something with anxiety, something to sleep and relax? Give Osvaldo and Marty a call. They will help you out. Just let them know Chewy News sent you. You might get something a little extra, you know what I'm saying? Beanie Wheaties, man. You cannot go wrong with this enchilada mix, man. I'll tell you what, right now, any kind of beer you mix in this bad boy, I guarantee it's going to be a party. Not one, not two, but 3 times a night. And she's selling gallons. Get a hold of her on Facebook and Instagram. Hurry up before they all run out. Smoke, liquor, and adult novelties? Hell, head out to the rabbit hole, bro. You will have a good time. They got a lot of stuff you can take a look at. And if you're interested, you can even start being a tattoo artist. They even have tattoo machines. Look for them on Facebook and Instagram. I guarantee you'll love it, brother. And let them know Chewy News sent you. Looking for a solid plumber? Give Paco a call, man. I'm telling you right now, if he doesn't answer, keep calling. He's always a busy guy. Let him know Chewy News sent you. And when you let him know that, he'll also tell you your crap is his bread and butter. Like always, man. Yeah. Summertime is here, man. The best way to cool off is through Rowdy's Pools, man. What better way to have your own pool in your backyard? Why go to the beach where all the crowd is? Never get that sense of relaxation and privacy? Get your own pool. Call Rowdy's Pool and let them know Chewy News sent you, man. Oh, big shout out to Serge, one of our #1 sponsors from the beginning. He's been here through all the episodes, man. There's nothing more than saying thank you. Any electrician advice? Give this guy a call. Let him know the Rockstar sent you. Watch out, bro. You got cravings? Hombre, let me tell you about this place out here, man. It's gonna get you every time. Hipsters, snacks, and more. Located at 2600 South 23rd Street, McAllen, Texas. Give them a call. Let them know Chewy News sent you. Once again, thank you to all our sponsors for sticking with us through thick and thin, man. We got a lot more show for you, so go anywhere, baby. Laters, guys.
And we're back, guys. What's going on? And as you can see, the room got just a little bit full.
Why?
I don't know. Why is it full?
Why?
You
Because
go ahead and introduce them, buddy.
we've got 2 more guests joining us on the new Chew New podcast show.
Yes, now go ahead. Introduce them, buddy.
Well, introduce yourselves, guys. What are you doing here? What are you up to?
Hello, my name is Bert. I'm the lead investigator for RGV Paranormal Lockdown. It's my colleague, Jerry, as well.
Jerry.
Thank you all so much for having us.
Hey, thanks for coming on the show, man. It's been a while. We've been waiting for you guys to show up because I know Ooh has been really interested in because we've had some experiences that have happened here in the studio.
Yeah.
I have not been one to wanting to stir that pot. You know, the ghost that lives here is obviously happy. You know, it hasn't hurt us, but obviously that's about to change now. So
We might stir up the pot.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. There's been times when we first got the place. The true story, I was setting up before we had all this beautiful stuff on the wall. I was here alone. I had the old mics. They were I think they were dynamic mics, not these mics that we have now. But I had them on, and I was just, for me, I could sit back and relax and listen to white noise all day. If I really wanted to, I can. It's just soothing. It's just really soothing. And I was sitting here, turning on the white noise as loud as I can because I was just laying back, and I took a deep breath. I'm sitting here
because you were pretty close to killing several customers that day.
Yeah, let's not go there.
Yes.
So,
That's a different story.
That's a whole different story.
That's a whole different story for another.
So I'm sitting here and I'm like, all right, yeah, it is what it is, and I'm closing my eyes. And I'm like, man, this is relaxing, just like that. Yes. The hell? And I turned everything off, put the headphones. I'm like, hello. Went outside. Went outside. I went to go check the door. Nobody in the hallway. Like, that's weird. Okay. It's just me. It's probably the fridge or something, or a hum or something, or the neighbor next door. Let me go out and check the hall. Nobody's here. So, okay. So I come back in. I sit down, put the headphones on. Talk about growing hair that day. You know where. So I'm sitting down. I have the headphones on. I turn it full blast again. You hear the hiss, the white noise. I'm there. I'm sitting there. I go, is somebody there? Yes. Like, oh shit! Get off! Walk the hell out! Give it back, man! And my buddy came in later on, and he goes, "Dude, why'd you leave the lights on? You turn them off." Like, he go back in there. So, and then, I sent you the video for Halloween. As you can see, all those orbs. And you see the image in the bottom of the door.
Right.
There's nobody here. It's just our camera has a night vision.
Right.
And it just shot directly, and it picked up something. It's in the hall. It's in the studio, in the waiting room. It picked up perfect in the corner. And you can see an image like two legs walking by.
No.
Yeah, you're like, what the hell is that? And I heard you. Yeah, and I heard these guys. You were with, I believe, with the Yeehaw podcast, right?
Yes.
Was it Yeehaw? Yeehaw, shout out to Fred, man. Shout out to Fred. And you guys were getting interviewed, and I asked Fred, hey man, can I get those guys on? He goes, dude, yeah, man, give him a call. And he goes, all right, I'll give him a call. I'll try to get a hold of you guys, but it was kind of tough because I know you guys were kind of busy. Then eventually I got a hold of you guys and said, this was like last year.
Yeah.
And I made them, and you're here today, and that's how long of a wait list it was, man. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And I tell Fred, goes, why, dude? He goes, have you not seen the video I post? And he saw like, dude, you need to get him on your podcast. I'm going to have to get him on the podcast soon, man. But so I mean, is that something? I can't say. Well, yeah, normal.
How many times have you heard a story like that?
Yes.
Plenty times. I mean,
he's just fucking crazy.
You had too many.
Too many flights. Tell us a little bit, man. Tell us a little bit of experiences that you've had in the past.
I mean, what you just experienced, it's not anything out of the ordinary. I mean, but it's normal, to be honest with you. When it comes to the paranormal field, you have these different devices.
Right.
What you just experienced there is a white noise, as you were mentioning, and that is a very good way to communicate with spirits nowadays. We have a spirit box that actually is just all full, blown out white noise, static sounds and whatnot, and they can actually, be able to manipulate that device to be able to communicate through it.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's normal what you just experienced there.
Okay, so that is quite a. I mean, I know you wanted to ask something. You wanted to ask him a question also. Was it?
Did?
Yeah, you did. I feel like really awkward right now asking that myself. So
you're in this now, dude. You can't
Yeah.
back out now, man.
I just don't know what question.
think about it, dude. Really think about it. No, I'm just joking. I'm putting you on the spot because I'm trying to do stuff over here.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, as far as like other investigations you've had, I mean, what would you consider the most intense? First of all, before you even answer that, how did RGV Paranormal Lockdown get started? I mean, give us the whole history.
Well, I mean, this is during quarantine, really.
Mhm.
Back in October 2020, I was just in my kitchen. I'm just like, man, I used to ghost hunt back in 2015. I stopped for a couple of years. I was with a couple of groups before. I was like, you know what? I want to get back into ghost hunting again. So therefore, I started RGV Paranormal Lockdown. I started all by myself, and then maybe 6-8 months later, I got you, Robert, and Alicia, and therefore we just formed a group, and we've been together ever since. It's almost coming about almost a year and a half, 2 years almost, more or less. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
So I mean, we've done plenty of places, really. San Juan Hotel, the Mercedes Fire Station here in Mercedes over there down Yeah,
That was
way,
interesting.
So that one was really good. I
Really?
mean, it's a very good investigation that we
No
did.
kidding.
We've been doing house calls ever since then. You know, like
Okay.
actually people's homes and whatnot. Just try to help the, helping out the family.
I saw that video where you guys are doing a house call on one of them. Was that something? Was it well, I'm not sure. I don't know how you would say. Is it an entity or is it a ghost or how? What presence is? I mean, what's the correct term for that? I mean, how would you?
I would just say presence, to be
Presence.
honest with you, because it was nothing. How do you say? It wasn't like nothing hostile, nothing like that. You know,
Demonic?
yeah,
Nothing
nothing
demonic.
demonic.
Nothing like that.
You know, I guess we really haven't gone to a place that's been
Really
you know,
hardcore.
really hardcore. I mean, I'll be the first to admit I'm ready for that. You know,
Not yet. Not yet. Almost.
you know, like
Famous
I,
last words.
I have
so.
my man pants on and do this.
the thing is, like with me, is like I always go by myself. Like I'll leave Bert and Alicia and Robert. You know,
Right.
and I go by myself.
You venture out.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
He just
And-
wanders off. I was like,
That's scary.
and they're like, where's Jerry at? I don't know.
It's not gonna do anything.
It's too late for him.
Yeah.
We gotta get out of
He's
here.
not gonna do anything, man. Don't worry about it. What was that? That was just Jerry running by.
You know,
Should we
but
follow?
that's what
Aw.
that's what I'm trying to kind of get. Like I'm thinking, okay, if I'm by myself, maybe something
Right.
will happen hardcore. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
instead of a group.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I do it.
And so have you experienced anything yet as far as like I know doing EVPs itself, to me just that little thing that I just told you about with the white noise, that's intense.
Yeah.
it is.
But it is interesting at the same time. But I'm pretty sure it raises the hairs in the back of your head because you're like, oh, there's something in here with me.
Yeah.
I mean, have you gotten anything that's been very like we're saying like demonic or anything like that?
Yeah.
Something that's like really hardcore to the point where, dude, we need to walk away from this or
Not yet.
not yet.
We're actually working on. Well, yeah. I mean, like we're working on something right now. It's a house in Mercedes. This person I've been talking to about this, she's actually in the hospital right now.
Okay.
So it's just something out of the ordinary that was going on with her. She doesn't know what's going on with her. The doctors don't even know what's going on, but it's something very serious.
Whoa.
Okay.
And she sent us videos of like light anomalies that are just appearing out of video in the
Right.
cameras in the children's bedrooms,
Oh my
which is
gosh.
very, very concerning to us. You know, like
Yeah.
we want to find out what's going on.
Right.
The
Right.
one thing that kind of stuck out to me was that she mentioned that her kids would be talking in the closet, like as though they were talking to somebody.
Wow.
And I was like, oh man, we got to do this one. Yeah, we have to. It's
Kids are involved.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Proceed with caution.
Yeah.
You gotta proceed with caution, guys.
Now,
Over
do people ask you for advice on what to do? Do you offer that advice, or do you just go to confirm, or to try to
I
and then
mean,
investigate it?
we're open to it. I mean, if they have questions or any concerns about anything at all, what's going on at their house, I mean, we're all there to respond and whatnot. If they want us to actually go and find out what the hell is going on, then
Right.
we're right there. We're on it.
And we got a comment from, I believe her name is it Alicia?
Alicia.
Alicia. She's saying Jerry is our guinea pig. LOL.
Alicia, you can call him a canary. That's fine. The canary
And
can
also
call-
shout out for everybody. What's going on, Fred? Shout out to you, Fred. What's going on?
Hey,
man?
what's
Thank
going
you
on,
for
Fred?
watching. I had to unblock you, Fred, because somebody blocked you by accident.
That was an accident.
Yeah, I unblocked you, buddy.
It wouldn't
So
have
you're
happened if
back.
I got some of that meat, but whatever.
Yeah. And also, I got. Wait a minute, you guys are here. Miss RGV Paranormal Lockdown said we're available for all social medias. Yes, that's why you're here to announce all of that. Yeah. But yeah, man. So as far as places that you've gone, the most intense ones you've gone to. What would you recommend? Well, not recommend because I don't want anybody going out.
Don't
To do
recommend.
it.
Don't recommend.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
You know what? Go to the abandoned insane asylum by yourself.
Speaking
You don't need tetanus shots. No, just go.
As far as asylum, have you tried the Harlingen Asylum yet? I know there's an asylum out there.
That's on the list. It is on the
Oh,
list,
my
and not only
gosh.
that, but other locations are on the list as well. I mean, we're trying to get out there as much as possible as we can. Like
Mhm.
here in the Rio Grande Valley, after when we're done, we have a lot more bigger things actually planned after that.
Really?
After
Really?
everything is done here in the Rio Grande Valley,
Mhm.
we're gonna actually move upstate. So we're going to be going all over the state of Texas and change our name as well. Instead of it being RGV Paranormal Lockdown, Texas Paranormal Lockdown.
There you go,
That's
guys.
awesome.
Anybody watching, man, give these guys a freaking show, man. All right, you gotta. I mean, consider the fact that I like to watch Ghost Hunters, and back in the day it was Taps. Like to watch that one also. I was really into that show. Guys, let's get memories. Oh, let me pause for a second.
It was
Oh, yeah.
good to see that they're back, kind of.
Yeah, with
The
the
names Jason Hawes.
yes,
and,
yes. Yeah, man. But I mean,
It's not the same.
It's not the same,
It's not the
yeah.
same anymore. Nah, but there's no more running and screaming. Man. I want the running and screaming. But yeah,
There's something to be said for like the environment in the valley, culturally,
Yes.
where people are more open to things like that. Have you seen that play a part in some of the investigations that you do?
Not really.
To be
Not
honest
really?
with you, at least not yet.
Yeah.
I think this next investigation that we're going to be doing, I think that one's, if it is legit, because we kind of go into each investigation open-minded. We don't just necessarily say it's haunted.
Yeah.
We also try to go in, and check to see if it's actually legit.
Right.
We're not just going to go in there and say, oh, well, this place is haunted.
Right.
Watch us and see if we catch anything.
Do-
We try to
Do a thorough investigation.
thorough
Yeah.
investigation, and then we'll determine later on. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, there is things going on and stuff.
Yeah,
like
because
that.
you mentioned that you do have a lot of equipment that you can use,
Correct.
which
Yes.
does provide a good chunk of scientific
Correct.
corroboration. So I'm sure that helps people somewhat understand
Yeah.
what's going on.
I mean, you're still going to have your doubters. You're still going to have,
Of course.
of
course.
no matter what.
Skeptics.
Yeah, no matter what, you're always going to have them.
that would be me trying to debunk everything when it happened to me,
Yeah.
man. Just me passing gas. Just telling me, yeah, sure, why not, buddy?
It whispered yes, or repeat out yes, yeah.
Speaking
No, but
of
I
all
mean-
that, do you guys ever think, I guess with our heritage or culture here, some people believe that watching horror movies or paranormal horror movies brings in an entity that you kind of invite that into your home or anything. Because there's a lot of people that don't allow their kids to watch
Right.
horror movies or that
That's
type
a
of.
good question. That's a
I
very
know
good question.
a lot of people who didn't let their kids watch Harry Potter because you
Oh wow!
you say the enchantments, it will conjure up the devil.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's-
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those go around a lot.
It is funny
Yeah.
you mentioned that because I actually had a family member that I will not say because if he's watching,
Say it!
Say it!
Say it!
his wife and did not allow her son or their son to watch Harry Potter.
Mhm.
Just simply
Wow.
not because of the spells, but just because having to do with
Magic.
warlocks, magic,
Right.
all that stuff. And again, just people have their different beliefs.
Yeah.
So-
That's kind of why I referred to that in my previous question. Like the environment here in the
Right,
valley.
right.
People's spirituality,
Right.
how much that plays into it.
Right.
Because I'm sure, like you were saying, that I can't help but notice that the people who are the most spiritual and God fearing are the ones who are just willing to quickly jump to you, like, oh, boy, eso es el diablo,
Yeah. Yeah.
And-
No me desapaga el baño más.
Cállate los hijos,
¡Dale una pulga!
¿Qué no? ¿Qué no dices?
Si está el demonio aquí. No, but I mean, yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna elaborate on that.
Well,
It
like
says-
I know, like growing up, we grew up Catholic,
Right.
and we were pretty much adamant as far as going to church, doing everything,
Right.
and stuff like that when I was younger. But I still recall, and I think that's where my whole interest came about was hearing my grandmother talk about things, that they would see, experience, and stuff like that. My dad, my mom, my uncles, like it was like they would get together, on certain nights and play bingo or whatever. But then they were sharing all these stories.
Yeah.
Those are the good old days.
I
man.
don't know any family who doesn't have someone who doesn't have a La Llorona story
Yeah.
or a Lechuza story
Yeah.
or a dead loved one.
Right.
Just or like a sign from a dead loved one.
Right.
Things like that.
Right.
And that's it's just so ubiquitous here in the valley.
Right.
And It's the same thing with me. My mom, she had an experience with La Llorona when she was a little kid. And my tia too. And it's just a commonality.
Right.
Of a shared experience of here in the valley.
It's it's pretty unusual.
Yeah.
It seems like it's the norm. I
Yeah.
guess you could say, like you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you grow up, very religious and stuff like that, like you're saying, and it seems like it happens to those people a little bit more.
Yeah.
Though, I mean, I guess everybody can probably say a little bit different. Some, that has
Sure.
happened to them and
Right.
stuff like that.
Sure,
Right.
sure.
Some people that don't believe, in religion and stuff like that, and there's
I mean, I'm sure your skeptics
Yeah.
would say like, oh, well, that's just, the air conditioning ducts need to be cleaned, or or my wife farts in the night. That's all that is.
We get it a lot.
Wow.
We get it a
The
lot.
Funny-
My bad.
funny story to this one, not to change the subject.
No, go
but,
ahead. Go ahead.
No, go for it.
I had these two cousins of mine. They had bunk beds and stuff like that. One was, sleeping on top. The other one was in the bottom.
Mhm.
And the one in the bottom, he said that he thought his brother was calling him, but he was like saying "Psst,"
Oh.
and he was like, "What?" Because they didn't want to get in trouble by their parents. Well, that cousin of mine was actually passing gas, and it was coming out like that. So, and he thought that his brother was calling him, and he shares that story, man. Oh my gosh.
It is
So-
a Hispanic signal. the
So-
gas and the yeah. Yeah.
So like he was from a dead ass sleep. He was just like,
Yeah.
What? Your ass was calling me all night. Literally. Good call. High five.
oh my god,
Oh my gosh, man.
Uh,
Awesome.
That's pretty cool, man.
that's a beautiful story.
Kind of brings a tear to my eye. Fred's saying that the interview I had with him last time, you had some random static come up on the headphones,
Uh-oh.
and it drained out. It drained out a lot of drained in anxiety towards the end, and it was an experience for him. I mean, I'm hoping we don't get that here, because honestly, we've had audio trouble on some podcasts.
We've had audio trouble. We've had video trouble.
Bad.
Intestinal
Bad.
problems.
Well, that's on your end, dude. Whatever.
It
So-
hurts when this happens.
Oi. No, I know Dia de los Muertos. We had the skull. We had the flowers.
Yes.
We put up beer in front of it. And before we started the show, we go, look, I know you're here. It's cool. You're enjoying the show. We don't mind you, but we're giving you this beer. We're gonna put it in the guest room. You can be there all you want.
Yeah.
Just try not to mess
Please
with the
take
equipment.
it easy on
Take
us.
it. We're still starting out. Take it easy on us.
Yeah.
And sure enough, knock on wood, carne de burro. No,
Yeah.
carne de burro. We haven't had anything recently,
Right.
but I know my other partners that come in here and do their podcast. They still get a little. There's cold spots that they get sometimes when they're in here.
Yeah,
like,
well, they
"Oh."
deserve it.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know if you guys brought equipment or not. I don't think you brought
No.
anything.
No,
That's
not
cool.
really.
Oh,
That's
all
cool.
right.
That's cool, man. Maybe next time we
We
got.
can make a trip out
You
here.
know what? You know, between
We can make a trip if you want to.
Oh,
we
we
can
got-
bring stuff out here.
We got to
Bye.
bring it.
You
You don't have to bring me.
no, let me know when you're gonna make that trip. I won't be here.
Hold on, Alicia and Robert, if you're hearing this, we need the equipment, so come over here now.
Alicia, Robert, don't.
It's only
Don't
20 minute
put
drive.
yourself
20
up.
minute drive. We have
You know
a lot
what?
of time. Let's go.
Let's
We,
make it happen.
let's make it happen.
I
Chop, let's go.
I don't know where you're coming from, dude. You and Brittany are just freaking out over a video game. You think you can handle people like spirits
I
showing up
heard-
here?
You can beat them off with your leg, dude.
Yeah.
I heard that,
You
and
can beat 'em
I
off with
actually
your
wanted to come in and join you on that discussion about the video game. I was like, oh yeah.
Go right ahead, man. It's your time.
And you see, that's the beauty about our podcast now that we're changing up. We're
Yeah.
getting 2 guests come in at a time. We have our guests. I thought there was gonna be more. So that's why we set up a camera in our office area so we can have a guest cam on the other side.
He was so excited.
I was
He
so
was like,
excited. You just killed the excitement, bro. Yeah, but anyways,
How smart I am, guys.
don't look at me. But yeah, I mean, having interaction with the first guest, with the second guest with the first guest, you can toss questions back and forth, and that's the beauty about it because you're building bridges. You're building
Right.
a good friendship.
later down the line, she has an event. Hey guys, you want to come by and talk about your stuff,
Yes.
or
Swing by.
or
Definitely collab.
sometimes somebody wants to go on a hunt. You can give her a call. She'll go on a hunt with you. And
You go with him.
follow Jerry.
Yeah.
I lost
Maybe she
him.
didn't make it to
Wait, he didn't make it that far, right? I ain't going over there. It's dark down
Pretty, where's
there.
Jerry? I don't know.
Where's Jerry? I don't know. I'm running. I'm running. Oh my gosh.
Have you guys ever had an experience like that where you guys were like, F this, and somebody just kind of got startled and just took off all in ass? Or
Nope.
Not
not
the one
really.
in Mercedes, I was
I
with
pissed my pants.
there was a fireman that was with me.
All right.
And he was following me and stuff like that pretty much that whole night and stuff. And he was, I can't remember his name.
I forgot his name too.
But,
It was a little while ago.
Disclosure.
But I'm
He
sorry.
knows who
Don't
he
it,
is.
don't it, don't it.
Sorry if you're hearing
the
this.
guy.
Policy procedure. We cannot disclose.
Yeah,
any
sorry if you're hearing this. I apologize. I forgot your name. But I know that
Shut up, dude.
I did an EVP recording, and then once I stopped it, I played it to hear if I
Caught
had
anything.
caught anything.
Right.
And you hear something right off the back, and this man was like wanting to take off. I was like, wait, where are you going? And he's the one who was like more into like, I know that there's something here because
Right.
he experienced stuff and stuff.
Oh, there you go.
But it kind of like surprised me because like he was like wanting to take off and
Right.
and I don't think I ever told you that though.
No, you didn't tell me that you wanted to take off. I was like,
Yeah.
what? You want to leave?
So
This is a guy who runs the fires,
Dude.
and he said, you know what? I'm out. This is a ghost, an entity, whatever it is. Can't do anything to you, bro. You went into freaking fires, bro. What the hell? Why are you running away from this? Hey, there's only so much I can take.
he's a firefighter.
I'll burn my ass before I get my ass kicked by a ghost. That's it.
That's the line, and that just.
That's crossed the
He
line.
knows when things are getting hot.
That's above my pay rate.
It's actually up on our YouTube channel. Actually, if y'all search up RGV, Paranormal Lockdown on YouTube,
Right.
it's that actual video for the Mercedes fire station. It's
Okay.
in the very beginning of that video,
Really?
and it's where he's like, he's calling me. I was like, yeah, what? What's up? And then he was showing us the phone,
Right.
and that's where you can actually hear an EVP of an actual male voice saying, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Same one I have here, bro.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
it's just very interesting to us. Like
Yeah.
that's what we strive for every day. We have our normal jobs, we have our normal lives.
Right.
And we just like to go sit on the side.
That's
I
awesome,
mean,
man.
so we
Well,
just do it.
if you ever do get an encounter with a spirit that intense, I recommend you do something that one of our friends did, which was to actually go in with a group, and then once the shit hits the fan, knock a few of them down, and then quickly evacuate the premises to save yourself.
Did I ever tell you about that story?
About Steve,
Yeah, did I tell you?
about being the boss, and
Yeah, did I tell you about that?
you told me, dude. Tell
Oh
them
my
too.
god! Oh, by the way, the Devil's Hour just popped up again, and he says Chew would be the first person to die in a horror movie. So, so
Yeah, well, you're gonna be the first one to die tonight. Shut the fuck up already.
But we're actually where one of my buddies, Rose, lives. Across the street, there was an abandoned house, a little frame house, and we decided one night we were drinking, we were off our way. So you know what? Let's walk across the street, man. Go check out this house, man. Let's go see what it has. All right, let's go. So it was me, my buddy Steve, my cousin Al, Ro, our big Marine guy Vern, and our buddy Robert, another big guy. So two big guys, two grunts.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go in there, go check this out. All right, man. So we went in there, we walked in, we got the door open, we walked in. Empty house, man. You stepped in, you heard the floor creak. Classic
Right.
horror movie, man.
Right.
Classic horror movie. The first thing I said, one of us is gonna die right here. I know it ain't gonna be me, but one of us is gonna die here. So we're there, like, all right, you know what it is, and we're walking. We're checking out the room. There's a kitchen up in the front. The right hand there was a living room. There was a bedroom here, and there was another bedroom here. This bedroom was full of mattresses. Like, oh man, I hope there's not a homeless person here, man. Invading his space. We want to disrupt him from anything he's doing there, whatever.
Sure.
And then, but we go to the kitchen. We're looking around the kitchen. There's a closet door. It has a latch, a lock on the door. I'm like, okay, where have I seen this before? It goes, anybody remember freaking Michael Myers, people? Michael Myers, dude. Is there a basement under this damn house? Little frame house.
So we're like, nah, man, let's just keep looking around. So these guys were in the hallway. They were all joking around. Oh, I forgot that my buddy Mike was also there. And, oh, wow, actually, everybody, Jay, there's a total of about at least 9, 10 people
The entire
there.
group was there.
We're the bigger people in this little house. So Steve and I, we walk into this room, which is the side room, and there's a crib there. It has a little umbrella with the little stuffed animals and they go around. And I go, oh, check it out, dude. The kid, dude, it looks creepy, dude. I go, yeah, man, it looks really creepy. He goes, hey, let's go take a look at it. He goes, let's go, man. We walk in together, we're looking at it, and I see a little baby shoe on the corner. I go, oh, look at the baby shoe, dude. I go, look at that. How cute is that? I'm looking at it, right? And when I grab it, this thing goes ding, 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 ding. My buddy, you ever seen Scooby-Doo when you can see the smoke, but the body's not there? I go, ah, get out! We all take off, man, one by one. I don't know how we made it out. I both, well, the two grunts, the one biker guy and the Marine, now that they are, make it out first. They're the ones supposed to back us up. They run out. Steve bolts out. Ro just takes off. I say, all you hear, holy shit, he's the first one to run out. Mike and Jay are gone. And I'm right in front of my cousin. And I'm running like hell, man. There's a branch in front of me. I slap the branch. I get under it. He's turning around. You see him go, oh! I'm like, well, one of us is going to die. It might as well be you, Al. Run for it. And I had the baby shoe, man. I kept the baby shoe. I kept it with me. I was like, what the hell?
That's never a good sign.
I know. I kept it with me. So I was like, all right, I'll hold on to the baby shoe, whatever. I put it in my vehicle, drove around with it. I went to go pick up my wife over in a small little town south of Mission. Shout out to Ground Heno, Texas, which is, I would love for you guys to go out there and check that out.
The whole place
especially the old asylum that's right in the corner by the road, which that's a whole different story. I'll tell you that after here because I don't want to release all the good stuff here. Yeah. But I get there. I'm on my way. It's a long road to get there because you hit Sherry Road. You got to go south. You got to drive about at least 2-3 miles in. So I'm driving. I cross the road tracks, coming to Granjeno, and I had the baby shoe in the back seat. I'm looking at it, like, all right, whatever. My little Honda driving, going, and suddenly you feel the car go. It bounces. I'm like, the hell? I got gas? Yeah, I got gas. I'm like, what the hell is that? And I'm looking for the baby shoe. It's not in the back seat anymore. So I'm like, okay. That's not right. So I parked to the side. Horror flick, I swear to God. I parked to the side. I get off in the middle of a cornfield. No lights, no cars passing by. It's pitch dark. Go to the back seat, open it up. There's no kid shoe back there. I'm looking for it. Like, where the hell is it? Like, I probably fell under the seat. So I'm looking at the seat, not there. Okay, whatever. Oh, man, I'll look for it later. Let me go pick up the wife. So I'm dry. Get in the front seat. I sit down. Right on the dashboard, my friend, is the little shoe.
Shut up.
So I'm all like, yeah, fuck this. I threw that shoe on the side of the road. We never pick it up. Never told the wives the story. Now I'm going to get it when I get home. So, yeah. And on the way back, never spoke of it again till right now.
Something was
So
wrong.
yeah, so I got rid of that little baby shoe. So then my buddy Steve goes, hey man, you do that baby shoe? I go, yeah, dude. I told him the story.
Yeah.
He's like, holy shit, are you serious? I go, yeah. I'm dead serious. He's like, dude, don't be fucking with it. No, never again. And then probably about 3 weeks or a month later, the house was gone. They picked it up and they took it away.
Wow.
So like, yeah, but yeah, that was that story. We were talking about what poor Al getting smacked in the face with a branch.
Yeah.
That was the most hilarious thing ever. You know.
You know what? If one of you have to die, it might as well be Al.
Yeah, well,
He's had a good one.
Al's an Iron Man, dude. Al's been through it all. So, but yeah, man. But yeah, stuff like that, dude. I mean, I've always wanted to do the paranormal thing, go out, do recordings, go check. I love doing that stuff, but at the same time, I know I'm chicken shit. At the same time,
Yeah.
but your faces, I should have zoomed in on the camera. The faces they made when I got the shoe, it was just like, what the hell did you do?
Why would you do that? That's like the number one rule. You never take anything from out of location. Never, ever.
I had an experience with that at the San Juan Hotel.
I was like, dude, why did you take it home with
Yeah,
you?
What did you take?
there was a tennis ball, but it was outside of the property.
Okay.
Where we parked on the side. I happened to get there first, and I opened the door, and there was a tennis ball. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to use this as a
Trigger object.
Trigger object.
Right.
And so, anyways, we used it for the trigger object, and as I wound up taking it home, I was like, well, I'll just use this for further investigation, stuff like that. Well, I'm over here. I'm talking to my girlfriend. We're laying down. Actually, we're not even laying down. We're in the room, but we're just talking and stuff. And she was asking me about the investigation, and I was telling her, "Oh yeah." And I found a tennis ball, and we did a test, and we were doing all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I was talking about it, my smoke alarms just go off,
Oh shoot!
and I'm like, "What the hell?" And she looks at me, and I'm just like, okay. I was like, did you leave anything on the stove? Was the dryer on?
Right.
So I'm over there checking and stuff, and nothing. There's no fire, no nothing like that.
Right.
Following day, I told Bert, I was like, dude, guess what happened? I was like, and I know it's a rule, but guess what happened? And I'm telling them about it.
First of all, shit my pants. Second, I need new pair of pants.
But luckily, nothing really happened other than just the smoke alarm going off and stuff like that. But it was I was kind of hoping something would happen, but
I don't think the significant other would want something to happen.
Right. I wound up throwing that damn tennis ball because she told me, she was like, you better get rid of it now. And I was like, all right, fine. So I grabbed it and I just threw it across the neighbor's yard.
Something did happen. The
Yeah,
next morning I had
problem.
2 black eyes. It happened in my sleep. I don't know what happened.
But yeah, that was pretty cool.
Rules, man.
It was a funny story, man. It was pretty
Rules.
cool.
Give us rules. If anybody plans to go out and investigate, what are the rules that yours needs to follow? The golden rules when you go out and investigate. Start from rule. I don't know how many there are. So you at least give us the top 5 rules when you go on investigation.
Never go to a location alone.
Okay.
Never. Because I made that mistake once. I've gone to the Center Hotel by myself, and there's been people known to actually stay there.
Exactly.
People,
Yeah.
So you never know. I didn't have my gun with me at the time or a knife or anything like that. I just went by myself with my ghost hunting gear. Hey, here I come. Hey, all Democrat.
I gotcha.
You never know. Something that can happen, really.
All right.
But yeah, that's rule number 1. Never go on your own.
All right.
The second thing, obviously, don't take nothing from a freaking location.
I love the way he looked at Jerry and he looked at me at the same time.
Never take anything from
and I probably still would do it, but since I have a girlfriend and she does not allow me to do that, so I
He's
can't.
crazy, but he's cool too. He's
Dude.
freaking like a devil's dad, dude.
Dude, you are
man.
way too open, dude. Something is going to attach to you one of these days, and
He's the white girl in Scary Movie where the murderer's coming,
Yeah.
and the little black girl like, no, stay away from me, bitch, stay away from me. Ah, shit, you saw me. Save me, no. Yeah, that's you, buddy.
like,
Oh my gosh.
just damn. He's an idiot, but you,
Yeah.
because
It's a given.
No, but he's got guts, though. I gotta give him that, man. He's got guts.
That's 2. What's number 3?
Never provoke if you're not really up for the actual consequence.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't know what to expect, if you're provoking something, don't do it. If you know you're not gonna stand your ground, if you know you're weak, that's something that can easily possess you. Something that can actually take full attachment of your whole body.
Right.
So that's rule number 3. Number 4.
Well, one thing, some of the locations that we've gone to, like the San Juan Hotel, the Mercedes the old Mercedes firehouse.
Right.
We've gone in, but we've gotten permission.
Right.
Yeah.
If
There you
a
go.
place is private property or whatever the case.
Always
may be,
ask permission.
Ask
Yes.
for permission.
Yeah.
And that's Bert's. I thought he was going to say that number 1, but he didn't.
There's a lot of rules. Like I said, there's a lot of rules.
But yeah.
some of these are flexible. Man.
Flexible, man. It all depends.
Yeah, me, I was the one that was like, no, let's just go do it. We don't need permission. He was like, no, and I finally listened, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, you're right, man. You're
Because
absolutely
what
right.
happened to us at the San Juan Hotel when we got there?
Yeah, cops showed up.
There you go.
So cops showed
There you go,
up,
there
and
you
he
go.
was like, hands up, like, shit, hands up.
Oh damn!
I know, like,
Ghostbusters!
And I was like, I'm gonna make a run for it, man. I'm gonna make a run for it.
Oh, now you run. Now you're right.
No, but yeah, the San Juan Police Department showed up and stuff like that. But you know, Bert had everything as far as like where we got permission and stuff like that. So,
Oh, okay,
Wow.
good.
That's really good.
Somebody was the adult.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, you know, I'm not fixed to get a freaking arrested that night. So
No.
it's like, yeah, no. I mean, I got some crap to do. So
Yeah, I hear you.
I got permission. Here's the text. I can call the guy right now, and fucker didn't answer. I was like, shit. We're gonna go to jail. I was like, sir, cops are here. Cops are here. They're gonna get us arrested. Like, dude.
Welcome to the show, rookie. Oh my god,
it was hilarious, dude. Like, bunch of nerds just coming out of behind the house, like, hey, hands up and everything, hands up higher, shit. No, it was cool, man.
Yeah, it was an eventful night.
It was a good start for the books.
And number 5, the most important one, man. I mean, consider the fact I know that should have been the number 1, but
Yeah, it should have been. Permission is always really important, man. I mean, don't ever disrespect any other groups. I mean, that's my main thing.
I like
I mean,
that. I like that.
don't ever just represent you. Just represent your own group or whatnot. And any other groups that want to collaborate as well, why not? Just take it on. It's the matter of just experience and what's really important.
right.
So. Just don't be a hard ass, just don't be like
Be humble
like
about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
don't be a
humble
know-it-all.
about
Like, no, I'm the big shit. Not
Right.
Just collaborate with people.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, we are going in 1 hour and 11 minutes, dude.
Wow.
That is
that's
awesome. That is awesome.
Got a lot to talk about.
There's a lot to talk about, and
Yeah.
it's good that we had RGV here and also Evil by Default
Yes.
to enjoy for our new 101 episode after 100 last week. I mean, shout out to Hemp It Up for letting us have the little corner that we had there to do our little podcast. And the 3,
Close to the door so you can kick us out. Like,
pretty much, man. But our party gets the Boner Bear.
Oh.
Let's not talk about that. Yeah, that's a haunting you might want to check out. But yeah, that thing's possessed. But anyways,
I'm glad
Revenge of Boner
he's like, let me scoot over just a little bit.
no, we're going.
That was awesome.
Anyways, guys, we appreciate you coming out, guys. I appreciate you joining RGV Paranormal Lockdown. Evil by Default, thank you very much for being here, guys.
Schedule yourselves again soon, dude, so that we can get you in, hopefully by.
When I'm not here.
When I'm not here.
But go ahead and shoot out your social medias one more time for us so we can follow. People can follow you up or give you a call if anything that they need to go out there and investigate. Go ahead.
Of course. I mean, we have everything, every social media out there. We have Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, RGV Paranormal Lockdown. If y'all need us, we'll be there.
All right. Go ahead. Evil by Default one more time.
Evil by Default podcast. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.
There you go. You heard it. You heard it from everybody here, man. Thank you for watching. What a great show, bro.
This was an awesome show. Time just flew by.
Yeah, time just flew by, and it was a great conversation to have our guests on here, man. And
Yeah.
I'm hoping it continues to go this way. I know there are talks in the wind right now of location. We haven't decided yet, but location, and also a new emblem that we'll be getting in a couple of weeks, I think, or a month, probably around there, something like that, which is going to be so
We're gonna
nice.
need to,
Adjust all that stuff,
We're gonna
man.
need to
But
adjust.
yeah, guys, as far as anything else, I mean, all I can say is thank you again for watching. Thank you,
Yeah.
Facebook, YouTube, everybody who listens to the podcast. Tomorrow at 6 a.m. it'll be available for you to listen to on your ride to work. Ugh, I have to say it like that. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, let me listen to this. Oh my God, turn it off. But just 5 seconds. That we'll take the stream, guys. So
No, at least listen to a minute. That way we get the credit. It
at
counts.
least
As
listen
a,
to me for a minute. When you hear that thing, you can shut it off. But I'm sorry, buddy.
you know what? Fuck you.
You know I love you, bud.
Fuck yourself, man.
Yeah, I try sometimes. But anyways, guys,
Use a boner bear.
Boner Bear. Oh, don't
It works.
scoot over, dude. You don't want to get close to that thing.
No.
But anyway- Anyways, guys, I don't even know how to sign out, man. This is too fucking hilarious.
I've been chew.
This is you. Evil by Default, RGV Paranormal Lockdown in the house.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the show. We will see you next week. Later, Gator.